When you hear the word blunt, what do you think of? Maybe you think of weed. Or maybe blunt brings to mind a certain English pop crooner. Shout out to my boy James. But the word blunt goes back way further than Lil Wayne or You're Beautiful. And it wasn't always related to the so-called wacky tobacky. Back in the day, also known as the 1200s, blunt referred to someone who was not very sharp, mentally speaking. The origin of the word is obscure, but it might be related to blunder, related to an Old Norse word meaning to shut one's eyes. A couple hundred years later, by the 1400s, blunt came to refer to weapons or tools that were not sharp, not just people. There's a reason saying someone ain't the sharpest tool in the shed is a thing. To be blunt, as in abrupt or overly straightforward, is found by the 1580s. So how does blunt become associated with large joints of marijuana? Marijuana cigar, while accurate, just sounds odd. It's not because weed makes you less than sharp, although that would seem logical. The slang blunt is thought to have originated in New York City in the 1980s. The name is said to be taken from the Phillies Blunt brand of cigars. Since the 19th century, blunt has referred to a certain size of cigar, perhaps named for a stodgy shape, like a blunt sword. These days, any tobacco leaf wrapped marijuana is referred to as a blunt, whether it began as an emptied out Phillies blunt or not. So, next time you're cruising around enjoying a blunt, of the musical variety of course, rest assured that the name blunt has nothing to do with the effects of weed or cheesy pop music on your intelligence.